Okay guys, I'm going to give you some key support and resistance levels to pay attention to for Bitcoin. If we push up, I'm going to show you a likely point to short. I'm going to show you if we drop, a likely point to long. And if it gets really bad, which I think is very possible, this depends on the stock market obviously, but if we drop and we continue down, I'm going to show you where a likely point to catch a bounce or where potentially the bottom is. If you watched yesterday's video, I told you to short 43,000, that we'd have some downside. This was yesterday's video. You can see here it says bull trap, get ready for much more downside. I'm going to play a clip of this for you real quick. Push above it, we came back down, we held support, we pushed back up, and then it became resistance. So when you come back up and you test this point, this is where you would short. You would not short if you push above it. You would have shorted if we stopped and started coming back down. But you see we came up, this is now resistance. So it looks like we're probably coming down to test around 41,625. So I was pretty confident this was a bull trap. We were at strong resistance. And on top of that, guys, as I tell you, always follow the markets. I knew that we had some downside for the Dow Jones. I have this charted to where I knew we were at strong resistance, and the markets were coming down. The NASDAQ, the S&P, the Dow Jones were coming down, and guys, Bitcoin follows the markets. So your first indicator to know the direction of Bitcoin is to see which way the markets are going. See the Dow's coming down right now, and also follow the DXY. If the dollar's dropping, that is bullish for Bitcoin. If the dollar's pushing up, that is bearish for Bitcoin. So again, guys, you can see right now the markets they're kind of teetering. It's going into the positive, the negative. So we need to see how this plays out. As I said last time, if you start seeing the Dow and the NASDAQ and S&P drop 100, 200, 300 points, guys, that's going to be very bearish for Bitcoin. If you see start pushing up 200, 300 points in the positive, that's bullish for Bitcoin. So let me go back, guys. So also today only, I'm calling this the crash special. I'm offering a lifetime access to everything. So tutorials, Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, stocks, Twitter, Discord. This only today, guys. And if you go to the link will be pinned in the first comment in the description, but if you go there, you'll see the option for lifetime. After today, that will be removed if you want to take advantage of it. By the way, guys, I have been working on a first-person shooter Bitcoin game. Guys, I'm not just trying to help you save money and make money. I'm also trying to teach you how to be a better trader, and I want us all to have fun. I'm putting my time and money into this because I think it'll be fun. In this game, you'll be able to keep track of Bitcoin prices and different altcoin prices while we're playing the game. So this will be free for everyone, but I'm going to take a break on this weekend. I do have a lot of charts to update. I think 20% of the altcoin charts need to be updated. So this weekend, I'll be updating all of the Bitcoin and altcoin charts. So just letting you know that. So let me give you some key support resistance levels to pay attention to. So right now, you can see 37,524 is our next support on this chart. I did make a tweet about this, guys. If you are signed up to access my charts, you get access to our Discord and my Twitter. I said next likely support level to catch our next bounce for swing trading only. I was saying we've got matching targets on the C1 and the H1. And you can see right here, so that's what I'm talking about. This right here is going to be a lot of support. So the next point to potentially long is right here at 37,538. If we push up, next point to short will be right here at 39,343. If you get above that, your next resistance to watch, remember this is an angle, it depends on when you make contact, but around 40,937 to 40,847. And if we break this support, the next point to catch a bounce will be right here. And guys, the way I set these charts up, I already know where your support and resistance levels are, so you have an advantage over other people. So I'm going to zoom out and just show you this. So if let me make this thick so we know which line we're talking about here. So I make this really thick. So if we follow this back, just like this line right here is going to be support, I know for a fact that you'll catch a bounce around 35,500. If we go back and we follow this line back, the reason it will be tested as support, I have to go way back here, but you can see this line was tested previously. You can see right here, actually this line will be very strong support. Look how many times this was tested. It was resistance, support, resistance, resistance. And then right here, hold on, let me take my brush tool off. So right here, it was support, 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 resistance. I mean, this is going to be a very strong support level. The more times a line was tested, the further back, the more likely it is it will hold as support. So you could catch a nice bounce. Hold on, let me keep scrolling here. So again, what I'm saying is you'll be able to catch a really nice bounce at 35,500. That's how I know whether it's going to be strong support. So when we come down, that is a likely point to catch a bounce. So if we come down and we test 35,500, when you push up, this is your next resistance level right here, 37,716. Your current resistance right now is 39,343, and your support right now is 37,555. So again, guys, I'm just showing you how, I do keep you guys updated on Twitter. This right here, so so I really have tapped into a method of charting that gives you an advantage over other people. On the H1 chart, we came down and we tested this line literally to the dollar. And when we hit it, we pushed up. So again, people say don't try to catch falling knives. Well, with these charts, you actually can catch falling knives. If I zoom in on this chart, I'm going to put this on the 30-minute and kind of show you how this played out. So if you'll notice right here, and this is the great thing about these charts, guys, is your support and resistance levels already mapped out. So you see we came down and we found support right here at 39,309, and we pushed up a total of around about 2.5%. Now that's not a lot, but had you longed that with leverage, you could have done pretty well. But look what happened. As soon as we broke this support, we came up and tested it as perfect resistance right at 39,332, and that's what I'm saying. So if we push up, your resistance is 39,332, and if you come down, your support is 37,531, and as I just showed you, this is going to be very strong support around 35,500. But remember, guys, the direction that we go is going to be determined by the direction the stock market goes. So pay attention to the U.S. markets. Let's see here. So let's go into this next chart. So this line right here, guys, this yellow line on the G1 chart, this is the same trend line that helped call the top back on the 20th of October, right here at 67,000. That line has been a lot of resistance. So if we push up, this isn't an angle. If you have access to the charts, you can load it up. When you make contact, that'd be a point to short. But this is going to be a lot of resistance, around 41,700. Out here is 40,800. If we get above that point, your next point to watch to short would be 43,700. This ring has been a lot of resistance going way back. I can tell you this orange, this was a fib circle. I had so much on this chart, I had to actually put a curve in place of it. But the great thing about fib circles is it can help you find support and resistance levels that normally you cannot find with trend lines. So I know for a fact if we drop, and again this is at an angle, so if we come down a support level, if we drop straight down, you would catch a bounce at 31,661. If it's out here, it's 33,000 or 32,995. But these will be support levels on the way down. I just want to show you though this is going to be a lot of resistance. So if you do have access to charts, make sure you have the G1 chart up if we start pushing up. So more macro targets, guys. So, and as I mentioned in previous videos, this 42,500 was a very strong support level. We broke that. Your next, this is a fib channel. Sorry, this is a fib retracement. So your next strongest support that we need to watch is right here at 29,825. You could catch a nice bounce here. If that does break, then as I've been telling you guys, we're in a bear market, and I believe we're coming down. I think we have a lot more downside for the stock market. And I told you that the likely point, that potentially will be the bottom for Bitcoin is going to be the 200 weekly or the 300 weekly moving average. And you can see, it just so happens, and there's confluence here. The 200 weekly moving average is coming right where this fib channel line, this fib retracement line is. And that just so happens to be the top. That was our all-time high back in 2017 when we hit 19,661. That 200 weekly is just coming right up to this line. So guys, that's what I'm saying. I do believe the bottom will be around 19,529. If that breaks, the next point to watch will be the 300 weekly moving average. We'll have to see where that is. When we make contact, could be up near this blue line, but that I do believe will be the bottom. So that's the point you want to buy in. If we break the 200 weekly, the 300 weekly is your next point to buy in. But this could be the absolute bottom, I think, for Bitcoin, 19,529. But again, if that does break, the 300 weekly is definitely where you want to buy. And you can see right now, 42,500 is very strong resistance. You can see this is the 50 week right here at 44,229. We're way below the 21 week moving average. That's all the way up at 51,603. But guys, that's pretty much it. I think I didn't cover the C1 chart. So just to show you really quick, so you notice this white line here. As I mentioned in this tweet, I was talking about why this is strong support. The reason, and again, so the C1 chart is charted a different way as the H1 chart. So it's showing you key support levels. Basically, I create these fib channels based on trend lines. So the reason this is going to be strong support and it's in confluence with the H1 chart, as I said, 37,531 is going to be very strong support. If that breaks, remember 35,500, but this is strong support right now, 35,531. And the reason for that is I have confluence on the C1 chart. You see this white line right here? If we follow this back, you can see this line has been tested a lot. This line right here, it's been very strong support and resistance, and it's been tested a lot. So that's why I'm saying when you have confluence on multiple charts, 37,240, 37,531. So again, that looks like a likely support level. Your resistance is right here at 39,355. But guys, that's pretty much it. If you do want to access these charts, the website is optimarkcrypto.com. Link will be pinned first comment and description. Remember, today and today only. If you'll take advantage of lifetime, that option will be up today. Tomorrow it will be gone. Guys, that's it. Trade safe, trade smart. Till the next video, I'm out.